Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we will explore D-Wave Quantum in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 7th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis now. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of July, 2025, our system has categorized D-Wave Quantum as a hold or accumulate, awarding it a score of 0.63. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has undergone natural fluctuations, resulting in an increase of 4.88%. This equates to an average return of 1.63% per day, since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock currently resides in the lower section of a very broad and strong rising trend in the short term, which usually presents a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $15.06 be breached, it will first indicate a slower pace of increase, but it may also serve as an early warning for a potential trend reversal. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential change of nearly 99% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 78% to nearly 197%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of approximately 285%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from about 115% to 378% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $36.02 and $80.13. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum includes the headline, Green Day on Monday for D-Wave Quantum Inc. The D-Wave Quantum Inc. stock price gained nearly 0.3% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 7th of July, 2025, rising from $16.71 to $16.76. It has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues this upward trend or takes a slight pause over the next few days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 7.74%, reaching a low of $15.94 and a high of $17.17. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by just over 7% over the past 2 weeks. The volume also saw an increase on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 5 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with 34 million shares exchanged for approximately $573,333,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $19.77, while the lowest was 75 cents. Currently, the price is 15.2%, or $3.01, below the 52-week high of $19.77, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. D-Wave Quantum Incorporated, trading under the symbol QBTS, has demonstrated remarkable momentum recently, marked by a surge of 19% in its stock price following the successful completion of a $400 million equity offering. This capital raise not only enhances the company's liquidity, but also improves its balance sheet, strategically positioning D-Wave for growth in the competitive quantum computing sector. Alongside this capital infusion, recent optimistic analyst coverage has fostered a favorable outlook for D-Wave and its peers, suggesting potential upsides as the quantum computing market develops. Analysts have identified QBTS among the stocks to watch, drawing parallels to the early stages of artificial intelligence, indicating an emerging interest that could stimulate further investment. The stock has experienced considerable volatility, rising 152% over the past 3 months due to robust system sales and positive investor sentiment. Despite being a pre-profit entity, the long-term potential of quantum computing could act as a catalyst for sustained growth, particularly as industries such as drug discovery and artificial intelligence turn to quantum technology for groundbreaking advancements. In the short term, the immediate effects of these developments may lead to fluctuating positions as investors react to both the stock's volatility and new market data. However, the strong foundation established by recent funding and analyst confidence may result in a more stable upward trajectory for D-Wave in the long term, making it an intriguing option in the rapidly evolving quantum computing landscape. Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy grade along with a hold action. On the same day, Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, Benchmark also gave QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, Roth Capital reported a buy grade for QBTS, accompanied by a hold action. Earlier, on Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, B. Riley once again assigned QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. Additionally, on Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2024, B. Riley gave QBTS a buy grade, but this time with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock presents buy signals for both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. However, a general sell signal is present due to the relationship between these two signals, where the long-term average sits above the short-term average. Should the stock experience a downward correction, support is expected at levels of $15.28 and $15.94. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The rising volume alongside the increasing price is considered a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 22, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 11.97%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 30 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 98 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 52 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 171 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. D-Wave Quantum Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $16.56, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. This stock is likely to experience significant movement throughout the day, reflecting a high degree of volatility. With a large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.23 between its high and low, which represents a change of 7.74%. In the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 7.05%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the P/E ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on August 14, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -7 cents. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for D-Wave Quantum is at $17.55. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $16.56. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June, 2025, Nguyen Diane conducted an insider sale of 2,501 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/1000 per share. On the same day, Markovich John M. conducted an insider sale of 10,584 shares of common stock, also with a par value of $0.1/1000 per share. On the 12th of June, 2025, Nielsen Kirsten sold 58,644 shares of common stock with the same par value. On the 16th of June, 2025, Nielsen Kirsten sold 13,000 shares of common stock, retaining the same par value. On the 12th of June, 2025, DeLullo John D. sold 20,000 shares of common stock, again with a par value of $0.1/1000 per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 30.567. Overall, insiders purchased 44,901,213 shares and sold 87,228,868 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $15.80, indicating a decline of 5.74%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 29 days ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? D-Wave Quantum Incorporated shows several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient for recommending a purchase. At this level, it should be viewed as a candidate to hold or accumulate while waiting for further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 8th of July, we anticipate D-Wave Quantum to open lower by approximately 138/100ths of a dollar and begin trading at $16.62. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.